Autobots, listen up, because today we're talking about Transformers 1, and believe me, this one's got everyone buzzing like a well-oiled machine. You know I wouldn't steer you wrong, so buckle up for a wild ride as we break down why this movie has been tearing up the reviews and why you need to see it. Alright, so you've probably heard this movie is a prequel, but it's not just any prequel. And directed by Josh Cooley, yeah, the same guy who brought us Toy Story 4, so you already know he's got the storytelling chops. This flick dives into the origin of Optimus Prime and Megatron. But here's the kicker. They start off as best friends, and you're about to witness the ultimate betrayal as they fall apart. Cooley has turned this into an emotional roller coaster that hits harder than a Decepticon attack. Now let me hit you with the critics' takes, because this is where things get exciting. Right now, we've got an 89% on Rotten Tomatoes from critics and a massive 98% audience score. Yeah, you heard that right. Everyone's loving it. The action is epic, but what's really blowing people's minds is the emotional depth. Like, this isn't just bots throwing punches, it's personal. Critics are saying that the fight scenes move the story forward and are some of the best in the franchise. And let's talk about the visuals for a second. Cooley and his team didn't just bring Cybertron to life, they brought it into another dimension. The planet looks massive, mysterious, and you can almost feel the metal beneath your feet. Cooley said he wanted to channel the epicness of Dune, and trust me, he delivered. The scale, the detail, it's all there. Cooley didn't want to just give us another metal-on-metal smash fest. Oh no, he's taking us back to where it all started. This film dives into the true origin of Optimus Prime, aka Orion Pax, and Megatron, back when he was D16. And Cooley made sure we actually care about these two before their paths split. He worked closely with Chris Hemsworth, Orion Pax, and Bryan Tyree Henry, D16, to craft their characters in a way that hits you in the spark when things fall apart. But don't just take my word for it. Critics are all over this. They're saying Cooley's managed to balance the epic battles with real, emotional storytelling. He's even brought humor into the mix. The movie tries for some jokes, not all of them work. What do you expect? It's a kid's movie, it's rated PG, there is some few humor for the adults. It's really that central friendship that I found the most compelling, along some impressive action set pieces. There is a lot of fight sequences, and the camera angles are very dynamic. There are moments where the camera seems to be attached to a Transformer arm, so when they are slicing and cutting through people, you are moving along and experiencing that through the carnage. The wise choice that the screenplay made was to make all of the Transformers we're following minors, and they are viewed as these lowly bots that can't really transform, and everyone in Cybertron looks down on them, and we can relate to them as we are following. The movie feels 100% like the Transformers most of us loved from the 80s and 90s. This is what I could imagine what hardcore Transformers fans have been waiting for. This is a well-made movie that is clearly made by people who really care and love the franchise. So yeah, this isn't just another Transformers flick. This is a full-on origin story, filled with heart, action, and everything that made us fall in love with these bots in the first place. And Cooley, the dude crushed it. He managed to make these robots feel human, even without a single human in the movie. If you're a fan of Transformers, or just love a good action-packed emotional journey, you gotta see this. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Team Optimus or Team Megatron? Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and until next time,
transform and roll out!